Hello Aries, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This is going to be a tarot scope for you for the full moon in Gemini period of time. Now, before we start, I want to remind you guys that if you do want a private reading with me for quick and easy access, you can go to Instant Go application and connect with me from there, or you can purchase a service from my website www.tarotpredictions.net. Both links either for the Instant Go or for my website are written here in the description of the video, so you can choose from these variety of services. Now, with that being said, 5 card, guys, and the first one is going to be the topic of your full moon in Gemini, Aries, and we have the Death card. Now, without any doubt, there is a big transformation coming in your way. Now, for some people, or yeah, for some people, let's say that way, that transformation will come with rather unpleasant symptoms. Okay, it is because we people are kind of have the affinity to clinch into things way too tightly and not let go of a certain aspects of our life which we think that it serves ourselves a favor, but that it's not reality, guys. I mean, it does serves us a favor, but it does not allow us to move on forward with our improvement. The Death card usually comes when a certain bridges are burned so we can have a future development. Is because we are not allowing ourselves to do so unconsciously, which means that we are not aware that we are sabotaging ourselves. That being said, into your career with this card, into this full moon, you may expect that some projects aren't going to work out for you, or some projects is basically going to fail, or some projects will be suddenly stopped and they will not be able to be developed any further, either because the the finances upon that project will be cut off, or either because the project will be proven to be politically disadvantageous. Either way, guys, you need to accept that this kind of depraving as a something positive, in a case in a certain sense, not in a case but in a certain sense, that it allows you to glance upon different things, upon new things in your life, because there are such looming towards you. As you know, Death card is about death and rebirth. So yeah, one thing ends here into your career, another thing comes up. And if this card comes in a such great magnitude that you lose your job, it shows that a new is just around the corner, guys, and it will be a much better than the one that you are right now. It's not going to be a new perspective. Why? It is because it's going to be just the same version of a job that you have worked till now. It just is going to be better in any case, in either salary, team that is around you, bosses, supervisors. It's just you're going to be much happier. Now, talking about your relationship with this card, it could come in a many different ways. It says that there will be a new how can I place it in words? The relationship will transform. For some, that transformation will be breakup. I'm saying for some. For the most, however, it's going to be a transcending one relationship into the next level, which means that after this kind of like a stressful, and it doesn't have to be even stressful, but when something is transforming, usually comes with a little bit of stress. After that kind of a stressful period of time, guys, you are basically going to align better with your partner. Now, for those which are single, that card marks the ending of an era of being single and searching for changing that, which is a great thing. Now, the next card, that is going to be the difficulties Aries is going to face during this full moon period of time. Now, for that matter, we do have the Nine of Wands. So in the conjunction with the Death card, this card shows that you will consciously try to control the change, which you are incapable to do so. It is because this change, this transformation, it is very strong. For example, into your career, you will consciously try to direct your career into a certain direction without knowing either is this direction really good or bad, which means that you will put a huge effort for nothing. I mean, futile efforts to control the situation around you, while the outcome is how have been already decided. It is just it is a matter of time. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is just go with the flow and don't resist the transformation, or don't try to alter it when this starts to happen. Into your relationship life, this card is, how can I place it in words? Now, it's a difficulty of it's difficult to be explained into one relationship, existing relationship. This card shows difficulty, guys, to connect on a physical level with your partner. It is because we're going through a transformation, and we know how stressful one can be through a transformation, not knowing what is going on around us, and thus the passion within us may slightly diminish. And that will be the difficulty here, maintaining that kind of a physical connection with your partner, although you're not feeling like it, which means that most of the time you just need to, I cannot say force yourself to be around your partner, but at least place an effort to do so. For those which are singles, this card shows the difficulty placing oneself in front of the gender we really want to be. It is kind of like it is because we are going through that transformation, through that threshold, and probably you may not feel yourself ready to expose yourself in front of the world yet. It's because that transformation, at least the initiation of it, will prolong for the duration of the full moon period of time, which means that you may feel slightly insecure. You may feel like you need a little bit more time. It is not the time now, or let it be the next one that comes. This one, I don't have the courage to face him or to face her. I don't have the courage to ask her or ask him for their number. And it is just that sense, guys, to chase, and the sense for making, you know, communications in between you and the person you want to be with. Now, the next card, it is the aims that you need to place, and we do have the Two of Cups, which is completely opposite if we're talking about relationship to the Nine of Wands. However, let's talk about career first. I mean, this card shows, guys, that you need to aim to be in a very, very good relationship with your co-workers and leave everything in order into your career field, which means that regardless, either a project is going to fail or a project is going to be stopped, you know, or you will lose your job, you shouldn't be jerk about it. What I mean is that if the case is that you lose your job, leave it meticulously, in a sense that sort out everything you had to do in there so the people can be happy and they could give you a good recommendation. Maintain the good communication and the good partnership and relationship with your co-workers, because this is what is going to make your time easier during the transformation. This card shows, guys, that you're through your intentions, you're going to reach harmony into your into your career circle. What I mean is that the people that you're working with will become much more gentle, much more willing to give you help, much more compassion and supportive as well, which is a very, very good thing, and truly it's going to make your time easier. I'm talking about relationship now. This is obvious, guys. You need to leave the how can I place it in words? You need to leave the presumptions aside. As I said, go with the flow and just show how much you love your partner. There is nothing else that you have to do. If you feel that there is no much interaction in between you and them, then make a contact. Don't be shy to make a contact. It's just you need to share your blessings with them. Now you need to know that with this card, as an intention, a shared happiness doubles the happiness you experience, and the shared pain kind of halves the pain that you are going to experience. That being said, don't give a silent treatment, guys. Don't deprive your partner from experiencing things with you. It is just go along with them and allow them to be a part of your life as they truly need to be. For those which are single, obviously you need to be, you should not be shy to make contact, guys. It is just approach people that are really enthralling you, and you're about to see that eventually someone is going to answer. Now the next card shows the lesson you're about to learn, and we do have the Page of Wands, and as we said, go with the flow. This is a card showing that the newness in our lives comes sometimes suddenly. It comes sometimes out of a let's say immature ideas, and gosh, you will have a lot of ideas what you want to go, what you want to do after the transformation ends. Now the negative side of this card is that the ideas may be way too much. Now also this card will show you, especially for those which have to struggle solo, that this card shows that you are about to realize in reality, guys, how tough and strong you are, which is going to allow you to discover a new part of yourself. And last but not least, we do have the energies which are going to help you through this full moon period of time. And that will be the Five of Wands, and tremendous amount of energies. Actually, this is an energy releasing through a well, that is kind of like a blockage destroyed. Okay, so let's say that you had the blockage until now. Another blockage, I don't mean that you were facing your head against the wall. I just mean the blockage from the ordinary routine. For career, for example, you're going at your job, you do what you're supposed to, you go back home, and all that repeats all over again. Now, when this kind of like a linear, straightforward routine is broken, that releases a tremendous amount of energy, which is going to force you to search the changes, and it will attract the changes towards you. It will attract a lot of surprises, a lot of around turns, guys. It will attract a lot of options available. For relationship, this card shows the energies which are going to push you is that the more differences you have with your partner, the more passionate you will become towards your partner, which actually the more differences you are with them will make you realize that the differences is what makes you special for one another, and it will actually bound your relationship even stronger. So that was the taroscope for Aries for the full moon in Gemini, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you liked it, and I hope it's helpful to you. And again, if you do want a private reading, you can contact me either through Instant Go, following the link here in the description of the video, or you can purchase a reading from our website. The link is also here at the description of the video, guys, and I wish you best of luck in this a couple of weeks period of time, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.